Small Talk the Pod.
Another technical day setting this shit up.
I feel like we always sound like we've just like gone through such hell at
Which
the
is
start
true.
of every episode. No, it's 100% true. We go through hell every time we record.
Very accurate.
So
yeah.
hope you guys are really appreciating what we're putting out.
We worked hard for this one, please.
We sure did.
Please.
Which, you know, is a great segue to say thanks to everyone that's been listening.
Thank you.
We've gotten great feedback. Some
really
bad.
Much.
Really bad.
We've gotten some really heinous feedback. You know exactly who you are.
Some stuff I don't feel comfortable repeating from some of my closest friends.
Yeah, stuff that we just can't repeat.
We can't. You know, not on the air, not in private. No, just kidding. Honestly, it's been great.
Thank you, everyone.
Thanks for listening,
this is so fun.
for watching, for
tapping that screen when you see us.
Yeah.
When you see our faces and you just...
repeatedly, over and over. If you love us or you hate us, tap the shit out of your screen when
engage.
you see our videos.
Love or just don't be in the middle about it. Have an opinion about
honestly,
us.
have an opinion.
Yeah.
Which leads me to my first topic.
So news censorship. Big deal,
let's
right?
get right into We can't do this. I can't do this.
We have notes again.
We have notes again. I
we
actually
heard a lot of people loved our notes episode.
Specifically our mother. Our mother said that... Ooh.
She didn't say that. That's not what my mother said.
Our mother said there was such a difference when you used notes, when it wasn't two idiots running their mouths. She said that to me, our mother. It was crazy.
She was like, it sounds cleaner. It sounds more professional.
Which, like, yeah, that's what we were going for. Clean and professional.
Yes. This clean and professional business podcast that we run.
It's not called Small, Clean, and Professional. It's called Small Talk. And if there's one thing I'm going to do, it's talk.
And I'm not going to talk clean.
I'm not going to talk clean
I'm
at
going to
night.
talk pretty amateur.
And I'm not going to talk professional. I'm going to talk dirty and rookie.
Oh,
if there's
that's
two
a good
things,
name.
Dirty and
Dirty
rookie.
and Hey, it's Dirty and Rookie here. Welcome back.
Dirty and Rookie in the AM.
Yeah.
Your favorite
Dirty and Rookie here at 6:30 a.m. We're back. What you got for us?
That's like
Dirty.
the kind of stuff our father would listen to.
Dirty and Rookie?
Yeah, like how he listens to that guy that sells the cars. He has like that car website. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, like what'sthevin.com.
Yeah, don't give that man any promo. I mean, he can have promo,
We'll bleep
whatever.
it out.
If he wants to give us $1.
Yeah, no, that guy's good. He reads off the full VIN number of the car.
Is that bad?
I guess is common
Is that like
practice.
reading your social online?
No, I think it's
Mine,
just
for example,
I think he just reads the VIN so people know it's like a real car is here. I'm not just saying like, oh,
I
get
can
this.
make up a VIN number.
Maybe that's what he's doing.
8714338NDR.
That's a 2017 Camry.
And I'll give you $2,200 for it on air right now.
We're paying you for the Camry, just to be clear. Get over here.
I made up the car, but it is a real Camry somewhere.
Get over to Dirty and Rookie's car dealership. Buy a car right now. Right now.
That was a clean open. I'll give you that.
Oh, but
cold and clean.
Very unprofessional.
Incredibly unprofessional. Let me do something a little more professional.
With that notebook.
With that notebook. Do you
Shout
mind
out
if I
Nick
start
Sparks.
us off, Gabe?
The notebook.
Pardon? Oh.
Yeah.
Shout out Nick Sparks.
What
shout
you
out
got?
Ryan Gosling.
Oh, he's got
Shout
enough.
out
He's got enough
Rachel
shout outs.
McAdams.
Shout out Lil Dicky.
I'm just Ken.
No.
And I'm enough.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm great at doing stuff.
It's not too late to talk
Gabe,
about the Oscars, right? We can get into that later in the program.
Let's get into it right now. You want to talk about the Oscars?
Oh yeah, well, you had your notes teed up. I didn't want to step on you.
Who cares?
Yeah.
You want to know what I have written on here? Are there many bones in the ocean? And if so, what kind?
Oh,
That's what I have on my notepad.
Okay, that's a good teaser. Later in the episode, how many bones are in the ocean?
Stay tuned. Are there lots of bones? I bet there are.
These are my notes for today.
Oh, really good.
No, I flipped to a blank page.
show
That
you
was a little
mine.
sleight of hand.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we love close-up magic over here.
No notes.
Yeah, the Oscars. Ryan Gosling.
Loved that.
Very cool. Very
Call him
cool
Ryan
stuff.
Goskers.
Ryan Goskers, yeah. And did you see? Okay, so specifically this "I'm Just Ken" performance, they placed him right in the middle.
Yeah, Gabe, did you see the I'm Just Ken performance?
I did see the "I'm Just Ken."
But you weren't at home watching the Oscars, Gabe. So what happened? How were you watching the I'm Just Ken performance?
I watched it the next day on Hulu.
Shut up.
Ad supported. Shout out Hulu.
Hulu with live TV. We don't pay for that.
No, I was a seat filler at the Oscars.
Hey,
it was amazing.
I wasn't.
It was
equally
seats.
Amazing. I was getting texts from Gabe saying I just
Every
brushed
single
butts
person.
with Christopher Nolan.
I saw Chris Nolan walk in. I'm like, let me see how close I can get to him. And I start walking over, and someone went to, like, I guess meet him. There's, believe it or not, very important people at the Oscars.
Yeah, some would say.
As they're talking, I didn't want to get in the middle of it. So I just tried to brush past, and our butts just... Chris Nolan and I.
I feel like it would have been... I feel like it's preferable to your front brushing his...
It was back to back.
Back to back is nice.
Front to back.
Front to back, Christopher Nolan would have swung.
Yeah, I would have been escorted out.
I was removed from the Oscars.
Yeah. Removed from the Oscars?
Not clickbait. That was horrifying.
Yeah, that wasn't good.
Keep that in the episode. Let them know. Let them know what a well-oiled machine we are.
What a professional, clean machine this is.
What a team this is.
An absolute... a scrappy sibling unit.
That's us.
Yeah.
Dirty and Rookie.
Dirty and Rookie, baby.
Since 1997.
Since the dawn of time.
Yeah.
Tale as old as time.
Anyway. Loved the Oscars.
Yeah, it was great. Walked past a lot of famous people.
Yeah.
A lot of famous people walked past me.
Who was the most famous? The most famous person you saw, and also the most exciting person you saw. So maybe not the most famous, but the most exciting for you. And I feel like I know both answers, but obviously share with her.
Most famous? Oh, I gotta go with longevity. So
Okay.
I'll go Robert De Niro.
Okay, yeah.
That was a little crazy.
Huge.
Scorsese also. He was very close to me. But Robert De Niro, we just
Yeah.
walked by, I think it was like him and Willem on a first name basis.
Defoe?
And my friend just turns around and he's like...
sorry, Willem Dafoe, or was it Willem Dufresne?
It was Dufresne.
Oh, okay, great. He might have been Willem Dafoe when you got there, but by the time you left, he was
Willem de Neutral. Let's be honest.
Willem de Colleague.
Yeah. He rubbed past me front to back. I didn't really like that guy. Yeah.
Willem de Freaky.
Yeah, Willem the Freak, baby.
Anyway.
Willem the Freak and the Willem the Sheets. Now, I would say the most exciting person. My most exciting Oscars interaction, Billie Eilish.
Yeah.
1 billion%.
Tell us about your 1 billion.
Oh my God.
Billion.
I'm not going to lie to you. Yes, I was a seat filler, but you can't just it's not a free ticket. I had to build 3,000 snack boxes that would go under each seat.
With stickers of Jimmy Kimmel on them.
I earned my keep.
Yeah.
But for
did you, when you got to the seat, did you check if there was a snack box under?
Of course I did.
And was there?
No.
Oh.
The first 2 times they sent me in, well, I think someone just took it because the seats where seat fillers are needed, this little inside baseball for you. Let's say I'm the best animated short. Okay.
Right, let's say.
They're not going to give me a ticket for the whole show. Oh. And also, I might not want to stay for the whole show.
That's crazy.
So they'll have, let's say, the 5 people that made, I don't know, what... I actually did see a lot of the shorts. That's for another day. They'll have the 5 of them get in, wait for their award. Oh, didn't win, sorry. They leave.
They are removed from the Academy.
Either they're removed, or in some cases, they don't want to stay.
In shame.
In shame, they leave
I feel like
embarrassed.
The Godzilla people were like way in the back.
Yeah.
And they sort of tossed them out after.
They were wearing matching Godzilla custom
phenomenal.
shoes. Yeah, they look great.
The Godzilla claw shoes. They all had their little toys. I just saw a meme today that was like, this show's going to be pretty long. We should probably bring our toys. And it was all the little Godzilla.
But let's say, for example, if for some reason Godzilla didn't win, and they're like, fuck this, let's go grab pizza and leave. Hey, if 10 people
Joe's
leave...
Pizza on Hollywood.
Hey, shout out Joe's Pizza. It's on Hollywood.
We are not sponsored by, anyone.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to check my notes there. This week
well,
our
if
sponsor...
you'd like to...
Hey guys, great time to,
buy ad spots right now. Buy ad space, please.
I'm just going to take this time. This is where an ad would go if we had sponsors. I just want to talk about, really briefly...
BetterHelp.
BetterHelp.
Boy, do I need it.
There's BetterHelp out there.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that. And it is not at the website that you think.
It is not where you think it is.
Anyway, that would have been a great ad break.
However, back to my boring Oscars story.
I'm so sorry, Gabe.
We can't get paid yet.
I'm off leash today.
Yeah, I'm off leash, baby.
ADD meds haven't kicked in yet.
Just halfway through the podcast. Hit you like a ton of bricks.
I'm ready. I'm ready to talk about AI in the workplace.
Business tech.
Radio on internet.
Yeah, Billie Eilish. I'm a seat filler. Unfortunately, I missed her performance. They're cycling us in and out. I think I missed like the first third. If I missed it, I'm right outside the door.
Did you listen like ear pressed to the crack?
I'm like, oh, what was she made for? And then
I'm just right outside. Don't tell her boyfriend.
We're watching on a TV. Everyone's a little bummed that they weren't inside. Like, there's actual ticketed guests that leave, but then they can't get back in because it's not a commercial break. So they're just waiting outside. It's like
who?
Matthew McConaughey.
Oh man, okay.
Martin Scorsese was there.
Of course.
I watched him react
Had to pee, no doubt.
I watched.
I don't know why Martin Scorsese to me seems like a frequent pisser. I gotta run to the bathroom.
Frequent pisser Scorsese.
Frequent pisser.
Hey, you seen Goodfellas?
Notoriously frequent pisser Martin Scorsese.
That whole John Cena bit. I watched him react to that, and
Martin.
Yeah.
And he liked it? Oh, he didn't.
No, I think he liked it.
Right.
He was just walking around.
I love that. I would have been like, you like that, Marty?
Marty, what do you think?
Marty, did you like that?
You put that guy in your next film, huh? What do you think?
Oh my god,
Marty.
Next year, John Cena's gonna star in a Scorsese film and you were there at the moment of Inception.
Oh god.
It's incredible.
I thought Inception was Christopher Nolan.
Was that Christopher Nolan?
I don't know.
I don't know nothing.
Oh, it'd be funny to fact check that and then just put that audio over when I say Christopher Nolan. Oh yeah, was that Michael Bay?
Who directed Inception? Hang on.
I thought it was him.
Wait. Hey Google, who directed Inception? Inception was directed by Christopher Nolan. It was Chris Nolan.
Oh, thank God. Okay, I was
Did
like.
Did y'all hear me call a Google audible real quick?
Because both our phones are in use, so we gotta get creative here.
She was right.
Yeah, I was right.
Wow, you were right. That's what I meant.
Yeah, because that would have been a lot of editing.
That would have been terrible. Michael Bay.
Well, thank you, Chris Nolan, again.
With explosions, like Transformers.
And Transformers, and that other movie.
Has he done Fast and Furious?
I hope not.
Hang on, just one second. Google. Who directed the Fast and Furious?
Well, it's probably different directors for different.
You don't think it was like one director?
No.
Who owns the series?
No way.
Hey Google, who directed Fast and Furious? The Fast and Furious series has had 8 directors. 8 directors. Here are the first 3: Vin Diesel, Louis Leterrier, and James Wan. I'm so sorry.
Wait, they let Vin do it from the pacifier?
I think she said, "Do you want to learn more about Fast and Furious?"
No,
thank you.
No,
thank you, Mrs. Google.
Wow. Maybe we are a tech podcast. That was pretty innovative.
We're a tech and film podcast.
Yeah.
Because we've just talked about
tech, film, entertainment.
Regrettably not the best movies that have ever happened. But
I beg to differ with Inception.
I'm sorry, Inception, Fast and Furious. Vin Diesel really directed one of the Fast and Furious movies?
Okay, she said here's the first 3. I don't think
they
give him the first one. No.
I mean, maybe that I could so see that being like his thing. He's like, I want to make a movie. All right, we just had some technical difficulties.
We're right back.
Here we are. With editing, they won't even know.
No.
Why did I even say it? Anyway, Gabe, you were telling us about...
Why did you say it?
I don't know. Didn't have to. Okay, so you're outside the doors of the Oscars, ear pressed to the crack, with Mr. Martin Scorsese.
We're all waiting. You're listening to Billie Eilish perform. So good. Yes. So amazing. We hear all the cheers, all the applause. We're like, all right, great. The doors open. It's a commercial break. Everyone cycles through. Then the doors close again, not to be opened until another commercial break. And who walks in but Grammy Award winning musician Billie Eilish.
Soon to be Oscar Award winning later that night.
She didn't know it yet.
She didn't know it.
I had a hunch. I had no prior knowledge.
Gabe actually works at that place where they locked in the phones. That's
yeah, I'm handcuffed to the whatever it
to
is.
Best Picture. Is that what they do?
I think
Golden Globes.
It's like the briefcases in their hand. Isn't that might be Deal or No Deal?
No. So you were either at the live taping of the Academy Awards, the 96th annual Academy Awards, or Deal or No Deal
Island. Yeah, that's where. Sorry for the
we get
mix
them
up.
confused all the time.
Okay, so I'm on the island.
Correct.
No, Billie Eilish walks in and she has to just wait outside. Deal or No Deal, Billie Island, and she's just waiting outside. And I'm like, I'm freaking out.
You gotta say something.
And I'm just like, hey, I'm so sorry. You were so amazing. And she turns around, just like, really? And then my friend's like, yeah, oh my God, you were so... She's like, I was really nervous. And he's like, what? You didn't even seem nervous. And she's like, oh my God, I needed that. Thanks so much. I'm like...
That's so sweet.
Oh.
You talk to her like a person?
I talk to her like a person. We're people. We're two young people.
Two young folks in Hollywood.
Yeah, we're both in our early 20s.
That's amazing.
You know?
That's so cute. I love that you said you were really good and she went, really?
I said she was amazing.
You said you were amazing, she went, really?
See, if I said really good, she'd be like,
she'd be like, you're right.
Yeah.
Correct.
Pretty good.
Pretty.
Pretty.
How was that? Was that anything?
I don't think it was. I don't think it was.
I'm working on my voices, my characters.
Alright, new characters. So this one, he's a disgruntled...
Imagine an old Jewish man.
Yeah. Former judge.
Is that true?
Billie Eilish?
Larry David.
No. I thought we were making new
You
characters.
were dropping a fact on me.
No, I'm going to be a disgruntled former judge.
Oh, I thought we were describing Larry David.
Oh.
You said disgruntled, and I immediately thought
definitely
we're describing Larry David. Anyway, shout out Larry David.
Yeah, thank you. More than welcome to come on the podcast.
Yeah,
man.
we've been talking with his people.
More of like a what do you call it? A one-way conversation.
Yeah, we've been asking. No, not much of an answer.
Not at all.
Gabe, that is so cool.
Thank you.
That you went to the Oscars, you chatted with Billie Eilish.
Chit chat, yeah.
Amazing.
Oh, this was another big one. I'd say that to Billie. She's like, oh my God, thanks so much. Amazing. Commercial break.
Yeah.
Everyone starts going in. I see Jesse Plemons walk by.
Love that.
I'm feeling myself so hard. I look at him. I'm like, Texas forever. And he's like,
is that a
Friday Night Lights? Yeah. Hey, by the way, let's take a couple steps back. Jesse Plemons, Friday Night Lights. Friday Night Lights, high school show about football.
Yeah.
American football.
Right.
Usually like 11 on 11.
Like soccer. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you describing American football for the audience?
Jesse Plemons from Ted Lasso.
Oh, Jesse Plemons.
Brilliant show, by the way.
I mean, Jesse Plemons, I think, got really big in Breaking Bad.
Yeah, no, I feel like more people know him from there.
Yeah.
Sports and media can sometimes be like some of the funniest things. Huh? Mm-hmm. Jesse Plemons was in The Social Network?
It's a Jesse joke. I'm sorry.
No. Who was he in The Social Network? Tell the audience.
He's like Mark Zuckerberg.
You're talking about Jesse Eisenhower? Son of Dwight. Son of Dwight.
Oh, that bit didn't go as well as I wanted it to. I'll be honest, I can admit my mistakes.
Hey, kick up my losses.
To yell a quote from an obscure... I don't know how obscure Friday Night Lights is in general, but maybe now. Yeah. But to yell a Friday Night Light quotes at him, that's bold.
Early 2000s TV, like there's a bond around that is so strong. Entourage, if we want to
get back into Entourage.
Now, 2 episodes in a row where we've talked about Entourage.
Ooh, the erasure of our hidden episode.
The what?
The what?
Erasure of our what, Brooke?
Yeah, we can record another episode in between the second and this one.
Which is available for our Patreon members.
Yeah, sign up for our... We were joking about this today because we decided officially we scrapped an episode. And so
more technical difficulties, believe it or not.
More of those. I know it's really unlike us, but one day we're gonna charge you to see it.
Yeah. You know that episode that didn't quite work out? Give us some money.
Toss me a couple dollars and
you get to see it.
You get to see it.
Or just like
bad though.
10 seconds of it.
Yeah. That's fine.
Yeah, mid to early 2000s television when it was weekly. Before you could just stream anything and your 5G and your Wi-Fi.
Of course. That was something people would
when
like
we were
watch.
A real country.
Was it on Friday nights? I bet it wasn't. I bet it's just because high school football. Do it. No, we have to.
Hey Google. When did Friday Night Lights air? Oh my god.
She's gonna give you a year.
She's okay.
Hey Google, what day of the week was October 3rd, 2006? A Tuesday. Tuesday Night Lights.
Okay.
I think it's just because Friday nights would be like high school football games. That's the point of the title.
And I feel like for ratings, like the primetime shows are Thursday nights.
He knows that.
That's what
know nothing about.
If you were like
slots.
Well, if you're going out for like the weekend, you know, Friday
Right.
night, Saturday night, maybe even Sunday night, or no, Friday night, Saturday night, you're not here. Sunday night, everyone's home. That's another big one. So I feel like Thursday and Sunday night lights.
But they got Tuesday.
Yeah. Why don't you start off at Tuesday?
Yeah, maybe they changed.
Maybe like season 3
now
or
on
4.
its new day, you know when they do that? I don't watch cable anymore.
Back when they used to do that, you remember?
Yeah, TBT.
When they moved like Conan O'Brien, didn't he move networks? Like now on TBS.
On TBS.
I hope he's doing well.
Those were the days. I think he has a podcast.
No, he doesn't.
What's it like, Conan?
No, he doesn't.
We'd love to get Conan on the pod.
If you're listening to this podcast,
Conan
I just
O'Brien.
want you to know that no other podcast exists. Don't click off.
Don't click off.
Don't search for that.
Don't look into that.
It's just this one.
I'm not going to say Jake Johnson has a podcast.
No.
But if he did, his co-host starts every episode by saying, America's #1 podcast, don't look it up. Which...
Easy.
Amazing.
Yeah.
We could say anything about this podcast.
We should start doing that.
This is an award-winning podcast. Please don't quote me on that. Don't fact check it. Believe
we should
me.
Give ourselves awards.
We should.
Just a self-award show episode.
Oh my god, I love that idea. Should I write that down in my little notes?
Yeah.
Okay, let me write it down.
I didn't bring my pen.
Oh, I did, and it's stuck in my notebook.
No, that's why I left my pen there. The rings are too big and the pen backing is too tight.
Yeah.
The pen clip, if you will.
I love that.
That makes the pen mobile.
Mobile.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm not going to tell you what Brooke wrote, but I don't feel comfortable saying that on camera.
Gabe, I'd like to take a little turn. Speaking of movies and TV.
Yeah. Always.
I got some headshots done today.
Awesome. They look great.
Thank you so much. That's really nice. I was really nervous to do them. Never done professional headshots before.
And you can check them out on our Patreon.
Yeah. That'll also be there one day.
Yeah.
I wrote this down in my notes for today because I've been thinking about it a lot in the last couple hours since I had my headshots taken. I don't know if I know how to smile. See, didn't that feel bad?
Yeah.
I used to teach kindergarten. The real fans will know that one.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like an age where they kind of don't know how to smile yet. It's just sort of like showing all your teeth at the same time. Like, yeah.
That's how little kids smile.
Yeah, they just need you to see all of their teeth. They know I'm supposed to show the teeth, and they do, right?
It's like a robot watching people smile,
Yeah.
and it's like, all right, smile. It's
good anymembering that this is about AI.
Yeah.
And robotics.
Women in STEM.
Women in STEM, that's me. But anyway, he's telling me to smile. I'm smiling, and then he goes, no, like a natural smile. So I'm like, trying to change my smile. He goes, no, come on.
That's not very helpful. Come on, be more natural. Come on, do it.
He said, feel it first, and then let your smile go. And so I smiled, and he goes, "No, you're smiling too fast." He went, "Feel it first, feel it."
What?
Please, bear in mind, I loved this man. We had
sure.
such a great time together, okay?
I just don't like these
But
instructions.
I just don't think I know how to smile. Or at least in a way that seems like I've smiled
Natural.
before in my life. And then we were looking at pictures later, and he goes, "Oh my God." And I went, "I look terrified." And he went, "Yeah." There were a couple pictures that he was like, "Huh," and I went, "Lights are on, no one's home." Just completely dead eyes. It was all the silent moments you've just heard are Gabe and I smiling at each other.
Come on, be more natural. Do it.
Do it. No, it was fine. I had a good time, but it got me thinking, like, smiling's weird.
It is weird.
Why did we decide that it's show all your teeth to someone to know that you're happy? When an animal shows you its teeth,
oh my, it is
that's
not
bad. That's bad. It's the opposite of happy.
So I guess when humans do it, it's just to show we're not animals. We show our teeth for good.
That was huge for the culture.
What was that movie idea I pitched you the other day? I said it was like Mike, but for white women.
No!
Was that
What?
anything?
What was it?
Was that anything?
Because I went, "Is that something we should write?" And you was like Mike, but for white women.
Was it, you were borrowing my jacket?
I was wearing a jacket of yours, and I was like, "What if it gave me like superpowers?"
There we go. There we go.
And then you went, "Yeah, it's like Mike for white women." Damn.
You just put on the jacket, you know where everything is in the grocery store. Just
This is insane.
I don't know. Find the.
We'll workshop it.
We'll workshop it.
Workshop
Maybe
that.
not live on air.
Yeah, maybe it's not.
What are other interests?
So on the way home from getting my headshots done,
Yes.
if I may take a quick turn back to that,
Mhm.
I was driving alongside a bus. Okay, bus on the freeway, little weird, but not unusual. Not like the most unusual thing, right?
It happens.
It happens, not a lot, but like
Bus on the freeway
bus
happens.
on the freeway
Yeah.
happens. Okay, I'm next to a bus. I noticed the bus is red. If you live in the Los Angeles area, maybe you know that there aren't a lot of red buses. Usually we're right by the orange line, so I'm like, oh, maybe I'm just seeing red, but maybe it's orange. I don't know. I take another look at the bus. I realize it says Muni on it.
Why is that significant, bro?
Why is that significant? Because Muni is the transit agency in the San Francisco area.
Shout out to the Bay.
Why was there a Muni bus from San Francisco 700 miles from where it should be? Not 700, I'm so sorry about that calculation. Probably 450.
Both the city and county of San Francisco.
City and county of San Francisco. There's a Muni bus. And I just started laughing on the freeway. It said, "Not in service." I was like, yeah. Obviously. Clearly.
It's far from home.
How did it get there? I almost rolled down the window to say, like, what are you doing here?
Oh my god. Do you think that other people saw the bus too?
Here's the thing.
What are the odds?
Here's the thing. I think very few people would understand why that was so weird. I think people could have been like, that's an unusual looking bus, or maybe even just, oh, there's a bus on the freeway.
Haha, bus, yeah.
Haha, bus. But you know what it also said is on the side it had like a big advertisement for like take Muni to Union Station.
Yep.
To go ice skating in Union Square in San Francisco.
Which is where the Starbucks that I worked at was at.
Yeah, shout out
in
to
college.
Starbucks.
Yeah, shout out to Starbucks.
But this was like a holiday special bus
from San Francisco.
It was it really
Sometimes things like that
it was
just
a little
happen.
wrong.
Yeah.
It was a little bit wrong, and I didn't like it.
I'm sorry that happened to you.
Thank you. Yeah, it was strange. And then I got off the freeway and all the streetlights were out. And, like, no one knows what to do in that situation.
Well, that one is the wind.
I know what to do in that situation, but...
Treat it like a stop sign.
Treat it like a stop sign.
And go right through.
But, you know, just blow on past it. There were a lot of people that did not know what to do. A lot of impatient people that just wanted to get through.
People are not smart.
They're just not.
Have you ever come across someone who is just Really not smart.
A little dumb.
Little dumb.
A little bit dumb.
Just walking around in the real world.
Yeah, and you're like, how have you made it this far?
Yeah, and not even they know.
Not even they know, and you can't ask them.
Like,
they don't have an answer for you.
Just,
also, it's
by the way,
rude.
By the way, how did you make it this far?
I'm just curious.
Yeah, there's no way you should have been.
Yeah, because all the odds were stacked against you, my friend.
You're an anomaly.
Wow.
Good for you.
Good for you.
It's your turn, by the way. She's waving. Go. It's your turn.
Isn't that the best when you get to like tell someone what to do in public? Tell a stranger what to do.
Oh my god.
When the light turns green and they don't move, and you get to honk and be like, "It's your turn, buddy."
I give them a few seconds.
Or when you're like, waiting to take your order somewhere, and you're like, "Hey, I think she's ready over there."
Yeah.
So good.
Or when you're at Ralph's and someone has left their pull cart from home in the aisle, and they just walk away from it, and you have to go, "Ma'am, I think this is your ma'am." Ma'am, I think this is yours. That did happen last week.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh, thank you, young man.
She actually, wait, that brings up a good point because, oh my god, I completely forgot about this. In the aisle next to us, we're checking out. She forgets her card. I'm like, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Just that, ma'am, that was all I had to do. There is just a screaming child.
In the cart?
The one behind us.
Okay.
In a cart of his own.
Mm-hmm.
He is just yelling and screaming and sobbing. And the mom, shout out to moms. I don't know how you do it. I know I couldn't handle it. The child now starts doing something a little crazy. He starts screaming and counting down from 10.
I would have absolutely lost my mind.
So my lady with her cart
Mm-hmm.
in my aisle, she asked the cashier if we can get, like, is there a sticker we can get for that kid to cheer him up?
That's nice.
It was nice.
Very sweet.
They didn't have stickers, so she said, well, can I get a stamp?
Okay.
And I'm like...
Like a postage stamp?
Like a postage stamp.
Honestly, if the kid's little enough, anything's a sticker.
Well, they were out of those, too.
Fuck.
So at this point, I'm like, okay.
Had he gotten down to 1 yet? That was my...
He got down to 1, but he just kept going, and I'm like... I feel like the mom has used this on him before, and now he's like... Because he didn't seem that little, but he seemed like he at least knew, I can flip the script.
He knew.
I can turn the tables right now.
What happens if I get to 1, Mom?
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
Yeah. I mean, in my classroom, if something happened and I needed a kid to, move it.
Count down.
You count down.
Of course.
3, 2. They don't want to know what happens when you get to 1. But here's the thing, Gabe.
Uh-oh.
Here's a secret I'll let you in on. I don't know what happens at 1 either. It is so effective. Whoa. I have no idea what I'd do.
You've only ever gotten the 2.
I've only ever gotten
2
the 2.
and a half,
and then
even.
They go, oh, okay. So, but that kid had something in mind.
Yeah.
I don't think kids are like that. He knew what he was going to do when he got to 1. And it wouldn't have been pretty.
No. Not at all.
I don't think a postage stamp would have stopped it at that point.
No.
It would have been a Band-Aid. Just a Band-Aid on the issue.
I mean, that's a sticker, a Band-Aid.
Yeah.
Give a kid a Band-Aid if they're crying. Stop that.
Knock it off.
Knock it off.
Stop.
You're being very loud. You're being very loud.
I would love to tell people that in public. Not just children. Anyone. Old people on their phone on speaker.
What? Huh?
No, I'm just at the bookstore, the Barnes & Noble.
They're out of stamps for the kid.
I meant there are no stamps at the Ralph's. You know what, Gabe? I think that podcasts are too dang long.
I agree with that. What are we going to do about this issue?
Maybe we should shut the fuck up and we should save all that other good stuff for the next episode.
So are you saying, like, if we record, I don't know, a super long episode, maybe split it down the middle?
I think that no one will be the wiser.
Okay, let's try it. Let's split this down the middle.
I love it. All right. Well, if you want to hear the rest of this good stuff, you're going to have to listen to episode 5.
And are we ever going to find out what happens to the bones?
Gabe, I would love to tell you in episode 5.
Oh, all right. I guess we'll just have to wait.
Thanks for listening to Small Talk the Pod.
Small Talk the Pod.